and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Wow, it feels so good to finally say that. Today I am gonna get ready. I'm gonna run some errands later, so I was like, let's just make a YouTube video of me getting ready. So I'm gonna get ready and I'm gonna chit chat with you guys what's been going on in my life and all this craziness. So let's get started. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna use is my Clinique moisturizer. So I like to apply this moisturizer especially around my nose, and I like to push this into my skin. Moisturizer is so important. It acts as a barrier between your makeup and your skin, because you don't want your makeup, like your foundation, your concealer, to clog up your pores. So I really like using a moisturizer as like a base before I put all that makeup on. Next, what we're gonna do is use a little lip balm. I'm gonna use Smith Minted Rose Lip Balm. If I can open this packaging after I just put lotion on my hands, it's not gonna open. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, it's open. Okay. So I'm gonna get a little bit of that and put on my lip, because we don't got time for dry, crusty lips, you know. And I love anything mint, like literally mint and rose together. So I love using this to prep my lips. I think this is important stuff because when you put your lip stain or your lipstick on at the end, it really makes the application smooth so you don't see that dry skin cracks, you know what I'm saying? All right, next step is foundation. Today I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and my color is in warm beige. So what I do is I only use one pump and then put it on my face. Yeah, and then using a stippling brush. This is from Real Technique. Oh my gosh. So if you guys don't know where I am, I'm finally in my new apartment. Oh, it is so crazy. This is my first time ever having my own place, and I'm still taking it in. It's still like, whoa, like I can't believe I'm my own place. It's so crazy. So I'm really excited about having my own place, but it's been crazy the past couple weeks. I had my aunt's memorial. If you follow me on Instagram, you know my aunt recently passed away. So we had her memorial, and then I'm going to university, Florida Atlantic University, and I just got settled in. It's my first semester at like a real, like I went to college, but I never went to like a real major university, and this is my first semester going. So it's really crazy. So you want to just stipple that foundation on. That's what I like to do, is just stipple, stipple, stipple. Next, I'm going to do my eyebrows. So I'm using the Brow Bar To Go by Whitening, Lightening. And I'm going to use the eyebrow angled brush. So I finally moved to my own apartment. It was crazy because I didn't get my apartment in time when my school started. So I had to stay in my friend's dorm for the first week of school, which was crazy because I was like really nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, I want my own place. I need to settle down. The last thing I need to worry about is being stressed about moving. I need to worry about my school and whatever. But after that week, I finally got the approval to move in, and it was just, thank God it was like, what was it? Martin Luther King Jr.? It was like MLK, I think. That's it. It was some kind of holiday. But thank God they had that holiday so we can move all of our stuff in. I think it was a Monday that was off. So we had Sunday and Monday to move all of our stuff in. And this is not an apartment by myself. I do live with my sister Grace. But yeah, we finally moved in with all our stuff, and it was crazy. We live on like the 4th floor, so all of our we had to like literally carry everything upstairs. And then we discovered that the elevator was pretty big and we could fit, you know, the bigger things in it. So we were like, we're not carrying our couch up 4 levels upstairs. Nope. So yeah, long story short, we finally moved in and we painted the walls. Well, the first day we painted the walls. We, what else did we do? We cleaned up. We just prepped the place for furniture to be moved in and everything, which was awesome. We started putting things in our closet. It was a lot of work, but we had our friends who came help and family who was also super supportive, which was awesome about the whole moving. So it was a good moving experience overall. All right, so next I'm grabbing a spoolie, and this is from the Anastasia Beverly Hill Brow Wiz spoolie. I didn't throw it, I finished using it. But I'm keeping the spoolie because it works pretty well with blending out the brow product. So I'm gonna use that spoolie. We are super excited, and learning how to be independent and doing our own thing is pretty awesome. And you know, it really matures you and helps you grow up as a person to finally have your own place, and learning that, you know, you can't come home. Like when we were at home, we would come home and our grandma would cook the food already and we would be ready to eat. Now we cook our own food, and it's like you can finally do it on your own terms, and finally learn how to take care of yourself properly, because I mean, duh, part of growing up. And I am 19, by the way. If y'all think I'm older, I'm not. So after I apply the eyebrow products, you can see it's kind of messy, but we can clean that right up with some concealer. So I'm going in with the Contour Cream Kit by Anastasia, and I'm going to be using this concealer skin tone color right here. So I'm going to be applying the concealer with the Real Technique. This is like a flat, round concealer brush, I believe. So I'm gonna go in with that concealer. And I really like this technique because it really cleans up your eyebrows. You just go in and go underneath and sharpen that brow, girl. Sharp it, yas. But yeah, we finally have what I'm going to do an apartment tour and a room tour for you guys, so you guys can have like an inside look of how our place setup is. It turned out a lot better than we expected, and me and Grace are both really happy with our place. You know, it's a great place for us, especially, you know, since this is our first time like moving out and having our own place. It's really life-changing that, you know, with freedom comes responsibility. Was that the line from Spider-Man? I have no idea, but you know. With great power comes great responsibility. I think that was... Oh, I gotta say that more like dramatic. With great power comes great responsibilities. Then afterwards, I'm gonna go in with this Real Technique blending brush. I'm using a lot of Real Technique brushes. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, you know I recently got a bunch of them, and I must say, they've not shedded. I really like them, and they're not expensive. I got them when Ulta had the buy one pack, you get one pack free, or buy one brush, get the other brush free. It was a pretty good steal. Next, I'm going in with Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and this is from MAC, and this is gonna be our eyeshadow base. So I'm using the same blending brush. I'm going go in with a little bit of that on the blending brush, and I'm gonna blend onto my lids. Boom! Why don't I just walk out like this? Nope, Joy. Nope, you are putting on your eyeshadow. I'm gonna be using the Lorac Pro palette. So I'm gonna go in with Burlap and Melon for my crease color. the trick about eyeshadow is all about blending and your eyeshadow brush. You gotta use a good bristle brush because that's gonna help you blend your eyeshadow like perfectly. Because if you use a Bobo brush, it's not gonna blend your eyeshadow out the way you want it to, and it's gonna leave streaks and marks. So the trick is a good brush and a good blending. I'm gonna use custard right here. So speaking of college, I did mention I'm in college now. I'm currently majoring in business marketing and management, but I don't know. I'm not really an accounting or like finance person. I'm more of like the creative type. Like I like to create. I like to make things, design things, be more specific. So, thinking about changing my major. I just started the university. I'm already changing my major. I'm thinking about changing my major to studio arts, but we'll see. Next, I'm gonna go in with my liquid eyeliner, and I'm using NYC black liquid liner. I do see myself as a businesswoman though, but I'm very visual. I like to create. So every time I'm like so focused on my eyeliner now, so like bear with me while I talk and do my eyeliner. But I like to create, like I can't sit still. Like accounting to me is like a new language. Shout out to those who knows how to do accounting. Give me a project and I'll do it. This wing is much higher than this wing. Well, all right, let's make this one other higher. Good enough. Dry. I'm gonna go back in with my Lorac Pro. I'm gonna go in with my Lorac Pro palette and go in with a little darker shade. And I'm gonna go in with the saddle. Right here, saddle. Just to darken up the crease a little bit. And I'm really just gonna focus on the outer corner of the crease. Not really towards the inside. Just take a little bit of that. Tap the excess off. Then I'm going back into the Anastasia palette, and this time I'm going to add some concealer. Go with that yellow concealer right under my eye. And this is a Real Technique concealer brush or foundation brush. It's a pointed foundation brush from Real Technique. I use it for concealer because it really gets under the eyes. You can really sharpen it and clean up. Even if you make mistakes with your eyeliner, you can clean it up with the concealer. And did I tell you guys I got into a little fender bender over the weekend? Oh my goodness. So, you know, of course, moving out now, have your own place, gotta go to work and make money. And, you know, I went home to work, and over the weekend I got into a fender bender. I honestly need to be more careful of where I go because it was my fault. The guy had the right of way, and I accidentally hit the side of his car when I was at a stop sign, and then I turned out of the plaza, and I swear I didn't see this car. It was invisible. I just hit the car. And now I gotta pay for the damage. edges. I'll also get some of the concealer and put on my chin, my Cupid's bow. Put on my nose. Blend it into my forehead. This really just helps highlight my face. And yeah, I don't do this on a daily basis. I only do it when I feel like being a little extra. But it really does make a big difference. It like brings out your face features. Blend that in with the stippling brush. You know what? Let me tell you guys my theory, what I believe I got in my little car accident. So where I live, which is Boca Raton, in the area there's a lot, it's a really rich and wealthy area. And there's like Mercedes, Porsches, Lamborghinis, Corvettes, BMWs. Where I lived before, they drive normal cars like Toyotas and Hondas, you know, like normal cars that you see on an everyday basis, you know, not high-end luxury cars that you see when I drive around here. I see those kind of luxury cars, but you know, you do see those cars, but not as much from where I live. So when I came back to where I lived, I was just looking at all the other cars and kind of like, what are those? What are those? Like, what are those? And I was being really I wasn't being humble. Let's say that. I wasn't being humble. And guess what happened? I hit a Toyota. One of those cars that I made fun of. I hit a Toyota. I felt like it was God telling me that I needed to humble myself. Take a seat, humble myself, be grateful for what I have, and not like degrade or look down on other people, because you know, God gave them those cars so they can drive. You know, God bless everybody with something, and it's not my place or anybody's place to judge what someone has or look down on someone. You know, just because I moved out and I have my own place and I live in a wealthy environment and you know, you see luxury cars everywhere, that doesn't give me the right to, you know, look down upon someone else's driving, you know, a car, regular car. Nothing wrong with that. So I really learned my lesson once I got in the car accident. I felt like God was really wanted to just humble me. Alright, so I'm going in with the Anastasia contour kit. And oh my gosh, I hit pan on this already. So I'm going with like the yellow powder here. I'm gonna set my under eye. Do you guys ever just feel like, you know, something happens to you and then you go to church the next day and the preacher preaches the exact thing that was going on? God gave it to you and he can take it away. Be humble. It's in the Bible. So I'm gonna go in with the contour palette. I'm going in with this little chocolatey contour color here, and I'm gonna put this on the outer corner of my eyes. This is Shiseido Eyelash Curler. I've had this for years, and this eyelash curler is bomb. So I'm actually using Maybelline the Falsies Push-Up Drama Mascara, and I use black waterproof mascara because it keeps my lashes up and long. I actually really like this mascara. It works really well, especially for like bottom lashes. It works really good. Which is my favorite part. I'm using the Anastasia contoured kit, and I'm going with an angled powder brush. Okay, get some of that color. I'm using Jacklyn Champaign Pump. Some of that on a fan brush. lastly, I'm gonna finish off this look with some MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. Alrighty guys, thank you for getting ready with me. I enjoyed chit-chatting with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos. I definitely will be making more videos soon, and stay tuned for the apartment tour and my room tour. I can't wait to share that with you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I love you.